Okay, here's my 305 final project. I made a light switch flipper to use with the IO remote, so when you're laying in bed, you can just use your remote to turn the light on and off instead of having to get out of bed. So here's the IO remote. I programmed it so that when you hit 1, it'll turn the light on, and 1 will turn the light off. I'll show you here. So I use for the input, the IO remote. Sensor is the thermistor here in the back. You can see the LCD screen displaying it, the temperature. I'll change it so you can see it working here. You can see it spike up when I touch it with my hand. And so it displays the time and date as well. It's in a 3D printed housing, so I'll give you a good look from the bottom and the side and the top. The blue tape on top of the arm was so that, well, the arm was getting stuck on the screw back here on the faceplate of the switch, so I wrapped it in tape so it'd slide over a little easier. This stuff epoxied on top was to make the clearance hole a little bit smaller for the arm, so there was less play. When I was doing it originally, the arm was kind of moving around, so I gave it a little bit more help in that with the guidance, so it wouldn't squirrel around as much. I'll give you a look inside. So here's the Arduino in the back. You can see it there. Here's the clock poking out here, the servo in the back, and the breadboard that's connected to the thermistor up top here. So I'll give you one last look at it. And also the receiver for the remote, it moves around, which I did by design so that you could modify it and move it around to wherever you need to do in the room. So if your bed was over this way or that way, you could change it around. So just to recap, I have the actuator is a servo moving this arm here to flip the light on and off. The sensor is the thermistor here on top, and it's displayed on the LCD screen together with the time and the date. And then the user input was the IO remote with the remote and receiver. And I'll get you one last look at this finished product. All right, there it is.